Hey guys, Yaza here again with FreeBalanceClasses.com. We've been talking a little bit lately more about diet. You know, it's not something that's talked about a lot in the world of belly dancing, but it's something that is very much talked about in the world of dance in general, in the world of fitness, and in any performing art dance form where you're in front of a lot of people. And of course, you have to look a certain way. So, unfortunately, belly dancers don't talk about it a lot because they tend to like to think that they are the art that encompasses all shapes. It is. That is very true. But that does not mean that belly dancers don't diet, because they do. So let's talk about that a little bit. It's funny because I lately posted a question on Facebook asking people, what's your diet regimen and workout? What's your diet and workout regimen? I guess I think something like that before a performance, and a big performance, right? And it seemed like everybody didn't even answer. And I was just thinking, that's interesting, because usually everybody posts a little bit of something, right? But not this time. And it's funny because to me, a lot of belly dancers love to think that they are part of this world, that we don't diet, you know, we just don't do that. That's not belly dance life, you know. And then they also like to think that this is the art form that encompasses all types of different bodies and weights and etc. But it's really not true, because belly dancers diet, okay? And belly dancers diet strictly before a performance, okay? They do. They just do, okay? Because every performer that is up on stage in front of a camera is going to be watching how they look in front of the camera. If you say you don't do that, you're a liar. You know, I'm sorry, but you just are. Or maybe you're trying to, like, maybe not make other people feel bad about themselves because they don't. Okay, I get that. But to say that you don't, that's a little bit of a lie. Okay? So we all diet. Okay, when we have a big show, we do. And when we don't have a big show for a little bit longer, we gotta let go a little bit and enjoy a little bit of, you know, life indulgences. And that's just fine. You know, I don't know why people try to be so like, no, I don't want the world to know that about me. I do. I mean, I have days where I have like a photo shoot and I gotta diet. You know, some days where I have like a video to record and I diet. And I have days where I have like a show to do and I diet. But I don't mean like I starve myself, because come on now. I've been down that route and it ain't good, you know? You know, it's funny because back when I had like the troupe and like a group of girls and they all died at the same time, I'm like, oh yeah, no carbs, yeah, no fat, you know, before a performance, your body just doesn't like that stuff, you know? It's not gonna work, and it will never work. And if you're young and just starting this world of the performing crazy world, you've got a long ways to go before you learn that. But I know my lessons, and I've learned my lessons a long time ago. So in this day and age of my life, I don't necessarily diet anymore, but I'm a trainer. I do know what works to get you those nice abs in front of the camera. So I do them. And they're fun. And it's something temporary that you do for 2-3 days maximum. If you do it more than that, you're going to damage your body. So personally, if I have to, let's say, record like a lot of videos, if I have to record like few videos, I don't really diet, honestly. So you've probably seen my bloated videos before. But if I'm recording lots of videos for a whole day of recording, then yeah, I would prepare for maybe 2-3 days before that. And personally, what I do is I cut down my fat intake, I cut down my water intake, and it's not something I could ever maintain for a long time, you know, because it's not healthy. But I can do it. But does that mean that it's totally bad? It's actually not that bad. It's actually, in a way, it's good for your body, because it's like, oh, it's a break. I don't have to eat, you know, heavy fat that is hard to digest. So it's a really good break for your digestive system for a short period of time, but it's not something you can maintain for a long time. Cutting down the fat is important, because, and then increasing obviously your workouts, like you doing a little bit more cardio, doing a little bit more resistance, but a little bit more muscle, burning a little bit more of that fat. So you're not taking in fat, but you're burning fat, okay? And you're not taking in fat, but then you're taking in carbs and you're burning the carbs. So obviously your weight is gonna go down. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so is it hard? Yeah, it's a little bit hard. But if you're used to doing it like intermittently, like what some people like to call intermittent fasting in the fitness industry, it totally works. You know, a lot of people do intermittent fasting to be bodybuilders, you know, fitness models, whatever it is, you know, which is, you know, you can eat whatever you want for a little bit. Well, obviously not the crappy bad stuff, but you eat, you know, based on your body needs, and you listen to your body and just feed the hunger when it's there. But then when you have something big coming up, you kind of cut down your fat intake or your carb intake. Everybody does it differently in order to increase your fat burn. So everybody does that in a different way, but people do, and I do, you know, and I have no problem saying that I do. And I think it's a great way for me. I actually love it because I think it's a great way for my digestive system to take a nice break. And it's good for us because let's think about it. Every day, every single moment that we wake up, we're thinking about food and we're nourishing this body, and the digestive system is constantly working. It's like the one machine that never stops, you right? I mean, if that was you, you'd be like, dude, I need a vacation, right? So it's like, oh, I'm gonna give my body vacation. And by the way, I've got some videos to record, and I got a show coming up. So yeah, this is totally the perfect time for my body to take, my digestive system tract to take a little vacation. So it's not a bad thing. I honestly don't look at it as a bad thing. I don't look at it like I'm starving myself, because I would never do that. I love food too much to starve myself. But it's really nice to take a little break once in a while and kind of listen to your body and just kind of let it heal and process everything else before it starts to process food again. So, do you diet? Please answer honestly. Because before, nobody did, and they're like, yeah, no, I don't. You know, I have no, like, diet regimen before. So I do. I cut down my fat intake. I increase my carb intake. I lower down my water intake just the day before. And that's really about it for me. Like, I don't change anything else. I work out regularly like I do. And that's about it. So share your workout regimen and your diet regimen, and don't be shy. Let me know. Let us all know. Let's talk about it actually, because you might be able to find some really awesome ideas of how to make that regimen a little bit better. So let's have a conversation about that. freebellyclasses.com is our website, or post your comment right below this video. See you there. Bye.